Okay, so that got cut short, and it was in the middle of me doing my video because Windows 8 is crazy like that, and I'm not used to that. So, I've got to go to CR and possibly get some healing. I'm not sure that I'm actually going to share tonight because even though it's good not to hold stuff in, um, I like to share stuff once I've overcome it, not when I'm exactly struggling with it. Because when I'm struggling with it and I'm telling man, that doesn't mean it is a man, but you know what I mean. When I'm telling man, I don't feel like I am really cleansing or healing. I'm just blabbing or gossiping or spreading my business, and that's not cool. I like to tell my father first because daddy knows best and he's always going to guide me in the right direction if I just listen to him. And more importantly, recently he told me to be still. He told me that I was too noisy in my spirit, in my heart, my soul, everything in the flesh, that period, all of me, that I was too noisy, and that he wanted to show me something that I couldn't see as long as I was being not being noisy, running my mouth, moving around, being distracted, whatever it is. So, that's all the more reason why I should have kept my mouth shut last night. That's all the more reason why I need to really focus. I feel like I'm so distracted by things and people around me, and that's not cool. I never want to be too distracted to hear my daddy tell me something, especially since he told me he had something to tell me. The funny thing is, as a matter of fact, after he told me he was going to show me something was when I got those visions. And I'm not even sure I was being still or quiet, but I don't know if that's what he had to show me. So I am going to be still and be quiet in every sense that I can be in, from the flesh all the way in through to the spirit. I need to be still. So anyway, here's the poem. I don't have a title for it at all because I don't know what to call it. I'm in my feelings. I guess you could call it that. Like Ash Kardashian say, I guess I'm in my feelings right now because you got me writing poems about you. So that's her song. This is just me being in my feelings, period. This ain't really about nobody but me and what I'm going through. Alright. So I guess I'm in my feelings because I feel like I'm hurt. No, wait, scratch that. I know I'm in my feelings because I'm still here on this earth. Led by the Spirit on most days, but deceived by my soul on others. I pray to discern the two because one of them is causing wreckage with one of my spiritual brothers. Most wouldn't understand because they've been brought up by strong fathers and mothers. Pay attention to that. But in my world, I pretty much raised myself and grew by intuition so as not to be drowned or smothered by this world and all its surroundings. I may be a new Christian, but I'm also sound spiritually. You can believe that. I know when I get a word. I know when I am discerning. I know when I'm being misled and when the devil is tempting me. So it really bugs me when people ask to hear, but then they doubt what I say and they lend to me what's as good as a deaf ear. Hear me out before you judge me or before you think I'm wrong. To others, I'm a baby Christian, a mustard seed. But to me, I'm growing. I might be already grown. You will never catch me doing what I did last night. That was a big mistake. Never ignore what you know is right, just for someone else's sake. I did just that, and it cost me dearly. Now it weighs on my heart. It makes me want to sit back, take a minute to isolate myself, just so I can see things more clearly. I feel like I've gotten sidetracked and on a path all of my own, which is somewhere I never want to be, since himself to me, he has shown. My father knows best, always. He knows best. So even when those around me sow seeds of doubt, his love, his knowledge, his words and visions, I will never second guess. Thank you for listening. That's the poem. I know it's short, but it was like 3 in the morning when I wrote it. I was tired. I was sleepy. I was hurt. And I'm not really hurt anymore. But like I said, I felt like I needed to step back, but I also felt like I needed to isolate myself and be like closed off from everybody. And I don't feel like that's healthy. I know it's not healthy. I've done that before, and then whatever you're going through just kind of festers like a sore, like But not closing myself off don't mean I necessarily have to explain to people what's going on. You know, but I need to find a healthy balance between shutting down and getting away from everybody, and actually being able to be around my spiritual Christian family and still keep my wounds to be healed by God and not to be picked at by me or those around me. So, that being said, I was going to stay home from CR, but like I said, I'm going to go. And this is just another day on this earth, living in the flesh, struggling with the soul, and things and people of this world, while also trying to be led by the Spirit. Trying not to be ruled by my emotions, because if I let my emotions rule me, I won't get up and go to CR, and I'll be here soaking and feeling sorry for myself, and that is not an option, because that's not of the Lord, and He didn't put that in me. He put strength in me. He put faith in me. He put patience in me. He put love and joy in me, and I refuse to let that fade. I refuse to let anybody take it away, including myself. So it's time for me to cut this short. Thank y'all for listening, and I will catch y'all on the flip.